Hi, I'm Brian Malow, and I'm coming to you live from Lindau, Germany, where we are having the 7th Lindau Meeting on Economic Sciences. And I will be, throughout the rest of this week, doing live interviews with some of the 330 young economists that are here this week, and to mix it up and mingle and listen to and share their research with 19 Nobel laureates. This year, due to COVID, it's a hybrid meeting. So of our 330 participants, 250 of them are on site. 14 of the 19 laureates are here on site. And then there's some 80 online participants, and 5 laureates are out there participating virtually. And altogether, 60 nationalities are represented. So this is the 7th economic meeting. It's been going on for about 2 decades, every 3 years, although because of COVID, it's been 5 years since the last economics meeting. So everyone is really excited to be here on site after a couple years of virtual experiences. So right now, the meeting started yesterday. Yesterday was the opening ceremony, and it was wonderful. There were a couple lectures by laureates and a panel discussion with laureates and a young economist. And then there were there were dinners and receptions. So it's a really interesting mix. If you're not that familiar with the meeting, it's a really interesting mix of lectures. Each laureate will give 1 half-hour lecture, but more than that are these social aspects. So much of what happens at the meeting happens outside the sessions. Right now, I'm standing here outside of the Inselhalle, and that's the conference center here on the island of Lindau. And it's a really beautiful building. And what's going on right now, I know because of the reflections you can't see in there, but right now, throughout the course of the week, 60 of the young economists will have the opportunity to present their own research to a room full of their peers and a little panel of 3 Nobel laureates. So they get 6 minutes to present their research and then get feedback from some Nobel laureates as well as their colleagues. And these are sessions of 10 6-minute talks. And right now there's actually 2. There's another location where another 10 young economists are presenting their research. So this is the next gen economics presentations. And throughout, so today is Wednesday. We already had we had a half day yesterday, and today is the first full day of the meeting, and we'll be continuing Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday when we move to a different island of Mainau for the final day. And there'll be a picnic there, but there'll be one big final panel discussion as well. So this is really interesting. You may also know that the Lindau meetings in the natural sciences have been going on for 71 years, and the economics meetings were started about 18 years ago. And this is the 7th one. And my first economics meeting, I've attended 5 or 6 of the natural science meetings, and this is my first economics one. And it'll be really interesting. So I've already met a bunch of the young economists that seem really fun and interesting and smart. They're the cream of the crop. They've gone through a pretty tough selection process of being nominated by an institution and then applying and getting accepted to be here for the week. And there's some extraordinary people here, and I will be interviewing as many of them as I can over the next several days. So you'll be able to find, I don't know where you're watching this right now, but wherever you are, that's where you'll be able to see my interviews on any of the Lindau social media channels of YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, and also on my personal social media channels. So this was just a short hello and welcome, and hope you enjoy. There are also online offerings. So if you go to the website, lindaunobel.org, O-R-G, you can find some of the science content from the meetings and the panel discussions are to be found there in the Mediatek at the Lindau Nobel website. So stay tuned for more. I'm Brian Malow, and from Lindau, Germany.